Hey guys, so here's another installment of how to self-treat your body using John Barnes' myofascial release approach. Today we are going to focus on the hips and pelvis, especially the backside. So I'm going to come on over here so you can see me a little bit better. And again, so you can, if you have one of these 4-inch squishy balls, that I got this from John Barnes' website, but you can find them elsewhere as well. So make sure they're nice and soft, not like a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball. Make sure there's give to it. Otherwise, you can use my towel substitution. So if you have a hand towel like this, just fold it in half, like so. And then I'm going to fold it again in thirds, so it's a little bit thinner, and then I'm going to roll it up um, nice and tight. So it ends up being kind of the same diameter of the 4-inch ball. Now I'll show you, well, technically three exercises, but two of them are just doing one side at a time. So the first one is taking your ball or your towel. I'll use the towel because most of you might just be using the towel. The first one is we're going to be lying on our back, but what I want you to do is place your towel right. So if you use your fingers and you slide all the way down your spine and get to your tailbone, kind of where um, the crease of the the half the crease of your butt cheek, where that kind of starts your tailbone, that you kind of want to put the towel right above that. All right, because if you take it too high, you're going to kind of drop into your low back, crunching it. So arrow, airing further south is better. So once you get on your back, again, find kind of where your crease starts, and then just bring your weight onto the towel. And again, it's not going to be that, oh, it hurts so good sensation. That's not the John Barnes way, but you will start to feel a sense of um, space and almost spreading. So just allow your weight to drop onto that towel or the ball. You can keep your knees bent. You can also straighten them out, which will bring a little bit more weight into the towel. And so you'll just stay here for at least 5 minutes. Again, that's the minimum length of time to get a full release. I'm just enjoying the sensation. It feels actually pretty good. I'm going to rebend my knees now and show you the next two exercises, which are the same, but we're just going to treat one glute at a time. This is specifically treating more of the piriformis muscle. And the piriformis muscle can really, if it's tight, it can really create pain in your lower back, deep hip joint. It can cause similar symptoms of sciatica. So this is a really good muscle to treat on a pretty regular basis for prevention of any of those pains. So what I'm going to do is kind of roll off to my left, kind of find that crease again, so the center crease there, and then come out kind of at a diagonal and find my hip joint. So where the ball and socket joint is. So once I find those two hip points, I'm going to find the center of that. So right in the middle of my tush, I'm going to place my finger, and then I'm going to replace the towel where that center point is. I'm going to roll back onto the towel, and I'm going to extend my leg out. You can stay here. You can bring your knee up and cross your ankle. That'll get you a little bit more intensity. And you can start to lean your body weight over to the right to bring even more weight onto the towel. Now remember, this isn't oh, it hurts so bad I can barely breathe, or gritting your teeth through it. This is a therapeutic sensation of release and still having the ability to soften the area that you're treating. All right, I'm going to come out. It's not been 5 minutes, but I want to make this short and sweet for you, so you actually do this. So I'm just going to turn to the other side again. So I'll kind of show you the two hip points from another angle here. So I have my hip, my crease right here. You know, the center crease, kind of where the butt crease starts, and then I'm also going to find where my femur comes into my hip joint. So it's kind of it works, it helps to move around a little bit to really find that. So once I find those 2 points, I find the center of that line, and that's usually the belly of the piriformis muscle. So I'm going to keep my finger there, grab my towel, put my towel right on my finger, and then I'm going to come onto the ground. And again, with my knees bent, just roll my weight um, onto the towel or the ball. Now, always know that the positioning that I give you might be slightly different in your body. So you have the flexibility, you have the leeway to kind of adjust the positioning of the towel to get into that good spot. You'll know it when you feel it. So don't, just because I say this is where I'm putting the towel does not mean that's exactly where your body needs it either, because everybody's different. So again, this is the least intense option. You can cross your ankle over your thigh for a little bit more oomph to the therapy, or you can start to tilt your knees to the left to bring more body weight onto the towel or ball. And you just kind of hang out. Pay attention to the sensation. Really work on softening the area. I use um, I use the imagery for some of my clients that have issues letting go on imagining your tissue melting like butter in a frying pan. It's hard, it's cold, it's solid when you first put it in there, but as it warms up, it slowly starts to spread out, open up, and melt. I'm going to slowly come out, uncross my ankle, take the towel out from underneath. And those are 3 exercises that you can do for low back pain, hip pain, and leg pain. Enjoy. If you ever have any questions, please reach out to me and I will be happy to answer any questions. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Bye.